Hey Taylor, did you watch River Monsters last night?
Yeah, I did. Wasn't it in Africa on Lake Victoria?
Yep, some of those fish they caught were massive. I read that the Nile perch can grow up to 6 feet and weigh 500 pounds.
Wow! Lake Victoria is the second largest freshwater lake in the world, and its shores have been inhabited by humans for centuries. I bet humans have had a major effect on its ecosystems.
I know, let's get out of the snow and go on a trip. Let's check this place out for ourselves.
Okay. I was looking into problems surrounding the lake, and I saw that those huge Nile perch have had some negative effects on the local cichlid fish species. Not only are there problems with overfishing too.
Increase in industrialization and urbanization has led to pollution problems also, as well as problems of sedimentation, all leading to the issue of eutrophication.
So, those Nile perch were introduced to this lake over 50 years ago to help expand the fisheries in the area.
Yeah, I heard they became a major problem since they grew so fast and outcompeted the local fish.
Not only that, they were one of the causes of the extinction of nearly half of the lake's over 500 species of endemic species.
Whoa, look at that guy over there. What a huge fish.
Yeah, that's huge. But overfishing is causing less of those bad boys to be caught. I overheard a fisherman say that one that big has been caught in over 5 years.
Wow. Overfishing has helped reduce the issue of the Nile perch outcompeting the local fish by reducing the numbers of big ones, but it has also caused a reduction in the overall number of fish species. There doesn't really seem to be much of a control over the number caught or how they're being caught. I see a lot of big nets around here.
I read once that Lake Victoria is Africa's most important source of inland fishery production, and the industry provides jobs for over 3 million people.
Wow, that's a lot of fish. I overheard a fisherman talk about how much the lake has changed over the years. He said that there are so many more people now and many more factories near the lake for the use of transportation.
Yeah, I bet all these human activity over all these hundreds of years has done some damage to the nature of the lake.
You're right. I overheard a biologist in the village say that the lake is undergoing eutrophication from the increases in sedimentation, nutrients, and decreasing levels of dissolved oxygen.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that guy dropping a Secchi disc into the lake from the boat, and later saying that the photic depth is decreasing, which means that the water is becoming less and less clear.
Look at that, right into the lake. This is definitely one of the reasons for the increase of pollution in the lake.
Ew! And there are so many farms and villages near the lake. I bet that it all runs off right into the lake too.
All this erosion and pollution leads to problems with sediments, causing the lake to become more turbid, leading to warmer water temperatures and probably another reason why so many native fish species died off.
All the runoff and pollution, I bet it increases the nutrient levels in the lake too, like nitrogen and phosphorus.
An article I came across the other day said that the increases in herbicides and pesticides has resulted in an increase in the nutrient flow of the lake, giving it a 5 times increase in algal growth, and mostly that nasty blue-green algae.
You're right, and Lake Victoria has a problem with the water hyacinth too. It's a big leafy plant, not native to the area. It just exploded along the shores and inlets of the lake, pushing out the native plant species. It also causes problems for people because it affects the water transportation and it blocks native animals from easily accessing fresh water.
I read an article too that has a potential to double in biomass in just a few days, depending on how much nutrients are available. So the problems of eutrophication can lead to rapid plant growth due to nutrient loading.
So what do we do?
Well, people have been affecting the lake for centuries, but now industrialization and urbanization are leading to problems of eutrophication and pollution.
True, warmer waters, increased turbidity, low dissolved oxygen levels, and high nutrient levels are leading to a change in the lake that the species that live here, not to mention the adverse effect on pollution, have on the overall health of the lake, the animals that depend on it, as well as the people.
Let's go home. It's too hot in here in these winter coats.
So what do you think of Lake Victoria?
I think it's in need of a major makeover.
Yes, I agree. There definitely should be some limits enforced on how much fish can be harvested.
Also, they should try to reduce the amount of chemicals being dumped into the lake through proper treatment.
Yeah, and the sedimentation problem could maybe be reduced with the help of native plant barriers.
Good one. But mostly, I think that the education of the local people and the problems that they're dealing with and the ways they can help is key. The more information they have, the better decisions that they can make to help keep their lake clean and healthy for generations to come.